Good morning. It is really a beautiful sunshiny day. How y'all doing? Thanks for joining me while I have my coffee. I've put in a full morning already today, so it's so good to have my coffee. I wish there was a way. Still new to all this, but anyway. Today's topic is escaping. I just took a 2-hour walk in the woods, which was absolutely wonderful. And I don't know if you know me or if you've been following me for a while, I talk a lot about not wearing earbuds and like connecting. And I am really, really passionate about checking in with your heart and soul and getting real with yourself. And that is a really, really terrifying concept for a lot of people. In fact, I would say the majority of people stay as far away from going inside as possible. There's a lot of pain, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of stuff in ourselves once we go deep. And I am not here to say you need to do it any different than you're doing it, but maybe baby steps. Maybe hearing this today will prompt you to do things just a little differently, or maybe not. But I would just start questioning how you are spending time with yourself. Because I remember my story personally is that I was doing a lot of working out. Like, that was my escape, right? And so it is an escape, but it's actually an escape from yourself even more, right? Because you're just like pushing through and drowning out the voices in your head with a faster, harder workout. So that's my story. I really see how that wasn't really a way for me to deal with my problems. It was a way for me to postpone dealing with my problems, getting out of my head in that way, getting out of my overthinking, versus like holding the space for my heart and soul, which was what I needed. There's other ways people do it. I do escape sometimes, I admit, to Netflix. I like it sometimes. At the end of the day, I just do an hour of Netflix. But what I do not let myself do is like when I'm having a bad moment, that's where you make the different choice. That's where you go inside and listen to your heart and soul versus running harder, faster, lifting more weight, vegging out on the couch, or having a lot of random sex, or just sex, or orgasms. However, that's another way to escape. Alcohol and drugs, we all know those, right? But anyway, the point of today's talk is just to really think about how you're making your way through your days. The reason I really want people to be more present is because it's like this crazy, beautiful, magical experience life. Like just this morning, as I was walking through the woods without earbuds, with my phone on airplane mode, just being here and being present fills your body up with an energetic feeling of joy and happiness. The trees, the animals, the birds, like they're just all pulsating and it just radiates out of them into you. And just life in general, when you start living that way, more tuned in, more in touch, even just 30 minutes a day, Yeah, it's really, really my big takeaway this morning. It was so magical just to let myself feel that much joy, that much peace. Yep. And as I'm, you know, off at the top of my head this morning chatting and thinking about why would anyone want to listen to this? And the truth of the matter is maybe nobody does. And that's okay. That was part of my thought process this morning too. There's so much about our lives that we may have been doing or may still be doing consciously or unconsciously because that's just the way it's always been done. And that's the story or the idea or the pattern that we want to live or don't want to live, perhaps. And we just don't even know that we don't want to live that way. So I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to talk about what I'm going through. I was just really glad that the sun was shining. It's been a few days. I have a strong need to remind myself and be my biggest cheerleader right now, because the space I'm in the current situation is completely unknown to me. I have more questions than I have answers right now. And I don't know. I don't know, right? So I don't know a lot. And what do I know? I know that I am here for a reason. I am here to live a life that fulfills my heart and soul. And right now, this is how I'm meant to be living. Going through my days, sometimes step by step, just really trudging along, reminding myself about all the things I'm grateful for, which always includes coffee, always includes nature and the sun, always includes my friends and family, always includes my healthy choices to keep myself healthy and fit. We have a lot to be thankful for. And I was going to say, let's just celebrate the fact that if you cannot get caught up in the doom and gloom of this world and you will find reasons to be happy, let's celebrate that. Let's like give ourselves a hell yeah, we're doing awesome moment, because it's way easier to be wallowing in the muck. It's way easier. This conscious living, woo! This choosing my heart and soul's path, coloring outside the lines like every day. Oh my gosh. I want all of y'all to feel like this, feel like, oh my God, my whole life I've been doing everything the way I thought I should be doing it, and it never felt right. And now I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm showing up and I'm still doing it, and it's every day is different, and I feel alive and in touch with myself. And I don't have all the answers, and I'm believing in the unknown, and I'm going to just make it happen, and I'm going to make it work. So I've only had a little caffeine, so I'm not all pumped up because of the caffeine. This is truly how alive I feel in my body right now because of nature, because of my choices, because of gratitude, because of God, and because of you guys listening to me right now, because I feel like you too understand that you want to follow your heart and soul. So let's just do it. Let's be different. Let's change the world. Start now. All right. Have a great day. I love you all so much. Love yourselves enough to do things differently today. All right. Take care.